What's up everyone? A fourth teaser for Avengers. Doomsday just leaked online, and holy vibranium, this one hits different. While Marvel's been strategically dropping character-focused teasers, first Steve Rogers, then Thor, then the X-Men, this leak jumps straight into territory we've all been dying to see. Wakanda, the Fantastic Four, and yes, Namor is back, and they're all crossing paths in ways that are setting up something absolutely massive. So buckle up, because we're breaking down every major reveal, what it means for the MCU's future, and why this particular leak might be the most important one yet. Let's dive in. Alright, so here's what we know. This fourth teaser, running about a minute long, was supposed to debut in theaters during Avatar, Fire and Ash screenings. Instead, it hit the internet early, and Marvel's been playing whack-a-mole trying to take it down ever since. Unlike the previous teasers that focused on individual heroes, this one feels more like a team-up preview. We're not just seeing characters in isolation, we're watching alliances form, worlds collide, and the groundwork being laid for what's clearly going to be a multiversal crisis. The footage is brief, but it's densely packed with character moments and visual storytelling that tells us Marvel isn't messing around with Doomsday. This isn't just another Avengers movie, it's the bridge to Secret Wars, and you can feel that weight in every frame. Let's talk about the most emotionally charged part of this leak, Shuri as Black Panther. Letitia Wright appears prominently, fully embracing the mantle after Wakanda Forever. But what really gets you is her voiceover. She says, "I've lost everyone that matters to me. A king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine." That line alone tells you where Shuri's headspace is. She's not just wearing the suit, she's carrying the weight of T'Challa's legacy, her mother's sacrifice, and now the responsibility of protecting Wakanda during what looks like an apocalyptic event. But here's where it gets interesting. M'Baku is now officially King of Wakanda. Winston Duke appears in the footage in this role, which makes sense given the post-credits scene from Wakanda Forever. So we've got this dynamic where Shuri is Black Panther, the protector, while M'Baku handles the political leadership. It's a fascinating split of responsibilities that could create some really compelling drama. And speaking of Wakanda's connections, Namor and Namora are back. Tenoch Huerta and Mabel Cadena appear in the footage, and from what's described, they're in environments that look drastically different from Talokan. We're talking desert landscapes, war-torn settings. This suggests that whatever catastrophe is hitting Earth, it's affecting Talokan too. The question is, are Namor and Wakanda working together, or is this another source of conflict? Now here's where Marvel fans are absolutely losing it. The Thing meets M'Baku, yes, you heard that right. Ben Grimm, played by Eben Moss Bachrach, has a scene with the King of Wakanda. This is huge because it's the first direct interaction between the Fantastic Four and Wakanda in the MCU. Not with the Avengers first, with Wakanda. There's even this moment of levity where Grimm introduces himself. Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand. For comic fans, this is a perfect character beat. Yancey Street is the classic Fantastic Four reference, Ben's neighborhood from the comics. But beyond the fan service, think about what this means narratively. The Fantastic Four aren't just showing up for Avengers, Doomsday as cameos. They're already forming alliances, already integrated into the global crisis response. This suggests that Fantastic Four First Steps isn't just an origin story, it's setting up their immediate importance to the larger MCU. The fact that they're meeting Wakanda before we see a full Avengers assembly tells us something critical. This movie is about coalition building. It's about different factions, different worlds, different realities coming together because the threat is too big for any one group to handle. Let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture, because this leak reveals Marvel's strategy for the next phase. First, the tone. This teaser isn't flashy action sequences and quippy one-liners. It's somber, reflective, focused on loss and responsibility. The visuals show a world that's already broken, displaced communities, desert wastelands where there shouldn't be deserts, leaders grappling with impossible choices. Marvel is setting up Doomsday as a story about consequences and survival. Second, the structure. Look at Marvel's teaser rollout. Teaser 1, Steve Rogers. Teaser 2, Thor Teaser 3. X-Men Teaser 4, Black Panther Namor, Fantastic Four. Each one is building a different piece of the puzzle. They're showing us the state of different corners of the MCU and how everyone's being pulled toward this central crisis. It's smart marketing, but it's also smart storytelling. We're seeing the scope of the threat through multiple perspectives. And third, this is clearly Secret War's setup. The crossovers, the multiversal implications, the coalition building. Doomsday isn't the end goal, it's the catalyst. Everything here is positioning pieces on the board for what comes next. So what's the bottom line? This leaked teaser confirms what Marvel fans have been hoping for: Avengers. Doomsday isn't just about reassembling the team, it's about expanding the MCU in ways we haven't seen before. Bringing in the Fantastic Four, elevating Wakanda's role, bringing back Talokan, and setting up conflicts that span multiple realities. Shuri's journey as Black Panther is going to be emotionally central to this story. The Fantastic Four are already major players, and the world itself is in crisis before we even get to whatever Doom is planning. Marvel still hasn't dropped the official full trailer. Rumors say we might get it around the Super Bowl, but these character teasers are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, building anticipation while showing us that this isn't just another superhero movie. This is the beginning of something massive. What do you think? Are you hyped for Shuri leading Wakanda into Doomsday? Are you ready to see Ben Grimm alongside M'Baku? Drop your theories in the comments, and if this leak taught us anything, it's that Marvel is cooking up something special. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.